Hello, everyone. I hope everybody's having a great and fantastic day. Welcome back to another video. It's been a little while since I haven't done an unboxing. So it is during the holidays, so I've been a little occupied with, of course, what everybody else does or most people do during these holiday seasons is I've been out Christmas shopping and have not, and throughout the time I've been Christmas shopping, I'm still looking for Donruss mega boxes. I Again, I think the value for the mega boxes are extremely good. Um, Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find any mega boxes. I've only been able to find the blasters, and I think there's a big fall off to the blasters, in my opinion. But seeing a lot of videos out there, a lot of people have had a lot of success with a lot of blasters. They've pulled a couple of downtowns that I've seen, and I've just seen a lot of success videos. But I'm not. For me, with the one autograph for the mega box, pay kind of, it's a little bit better in my opinion because you're at least guaranteed something. But that's just my opinion. But we're gonna go ahead and do today. I was able to find 6 of these value packs. So they do have 30 cards in them. So 2, 4, 6. So at least I have some sort of mega box in those. Now I do think that with these you're a lot limited, as you kind of see. Hopefully you're able to see it there through the video, that if hopefully the camera focuses in. But you're very limited on the hits that you can do. Um, it's not like the mega box or even the blaster box. But not only will we do that, we will also do a little Wimby chasing. So it's going to be a kind of a longer video. I probably will only do one mega box and then do another mega box tomorrow or whatever. The other thing I did want to show is one thing I've been able to pick up has been Prestige, and I kind of did an unboxing on my own, off camera, and I was able to pick up the 1 of 25 Deion Sanders. So Deion Sanders, is my favorite player of all time. Just never has seen an athlete just be able to play football. He also played for my Atlanta Braves. I'm also a big Braves fan. To play 2 sports the way he did, and then not just that, he completely improved your defense because he really did shut down the other one side of the field, especially when he was with Dallas, and you couldn't kick to him. So he was a huge advantage to have on your team. So yeah, I was a big fan of his. Um, so nonetheless, let's go ahead and get started. I probably will not highlight. I'm going to go through all of these just in case there's something in between them. This is the first couple of value packs that I'm going to open. But hey, here's Micah. I'm not going to go through all of these only because it's going to be a lot and I don't want the video to drag, right? But Micah Parsons, very interesting. He's been on the news this week because of his comments on the loss that we had. We had an embarrassing loss against the Bills for you Cowboys fans. And I think, in my opinion, his message was taken out of context. I get it that he has to understand that he plays for the Dallas Cowboys, right? Here's a Rashawn. Oh man, this tight end, he's actually pretty good. He's been catching some pretty good um, TDs, right, for the Colts. Here's the rookies of a Roschon Johnson. I think he's going to be a good one in the future. Um, so as I was going back, here's Rashid. Going back to Micah, is that I think it was taken out of context. Now I haven't listened to the whole podcast, but I think people are taking it that he might be talking about himself, as his comments were something like, they want to see certain players fail so that way they can talk about him. But I don't think they were talking about so much about him as he might have been sticking up for Dak. Now, like I said, I have to go back and listen to the whole podcast because it might be that earlier in the podcast he had said himself and only highlighting a portion of it. But what a lot of the analysts are saying is true, though. He does play for the Dallas Cowboys, and there is truth to also to what Micah's saying. For you Cowboys fans, I mean, we're pretty loud. It's always about the Cowboys. It's same thing. If you're a baseball fan, it's always about the Yankees and the Lakers for you basketball fans. And for us, it's always going to be about the Cowboys. So when we win, we're highlighted. When we lose, it's going to be a rough week. Hey, there's another Anthony Johnson. I just pulled him a couple of videos ago. So great, good pull there. Jair Alexander, Ryan Tannehill, who's probably not going to be the starter anymore. Hey, Zach Charbonnet. Yeah, so every talk show has everything about the Cowboys when we're winning and everything about the Cowboys when we're losing. But it comes with the territory. I get it. We're the richest club. I think when they did the value, there's not even a soccer team in Europe that there's Dak there that is valued higher than the Cowboys. So we're gonna be in front of the news whether we win. But if we lose, we're trash, we're this, we're that. At the end of the day, we're a playoff team. We're better than what maybe 90% of the football teams out there right now. So we can't be trash. I'm glad that he does stick up for his teammates, but at the same time, we have to have a little bit of a tougher skin because they're just going to come at him even harder. All right. For those that keep track of the kid reporters, so nothing so far out of these packs. We did had an Anthony Johnson. That's the drop off with these Donruss, right? So your biggest thing is the reason you're going to get the blaster over the megas. They didn't have any blasters, so that's why I want to go ahead and pick the value, not the megas. The reason I picked the value packs is because that's all they had. If they had megas, I mean, if they had blasters, I would have picked up some blasters. But that's why you're picking these up is because you're going after that downtown search. Because if you're to get that or any of the other case hits, then you got yourself a pretty good card at a very good value. Jordan Addison. All right, we had this card before as well. Hey, here's a Trayvon for me, and that's in the blue, so I'll be the first. Zach Wilson, who that's going to be interesting. Is it really him or is it just the Jets? I don't know. We'll find out probably next year when he plays for another team, huh? Brian Branch. Chase Claypool's another one that's interesting. He might be on his last team with the Dolphins. He didn't work out with the Bears, and he didn't work out with the Steelers. Now, can't say the Steelers and the Bears at this point are the best teams for him, but he went there to be basically like a number one or number two guy, and it has not worked out in his favor. So these at Walmart are about $7. So here's Sam Laporta. Oh man, I thought this was thicker, but no, it was just here's a Power Plus of Nick Chubb. I hope he comes back the same. His injury was really, really ugly. Here's a second one of him. CeeDee Lamb, been having a fantastic season. Marvin Jones, and then Zach Harrison. But yeah, I hope I know Nick Chubb has had some setbacks on his surgery. We're down to the last pack. But I hope he comes back the same. I don't think he will, unfortunately. I think there may be some drop off, but that sucks because, man, Nick Chubb was such a workhorse for so long. The way running backs are right now and the way they're being treated, I think he was kind of one of the people that was the biggest difference and was he had separated himself from the pack, and then that ugly injury on national TV was just, poor him. So I do hope he comes back and kills. I think there's more to him than just good for him that he had everything. He had power, breakout speed. Um, he has everything. So I'm hoping he still has that power because they got some speed in the running back as Ford is looking like he's pretty good. But we'll see, right? Derek Hall. A lot of these rookie cards. Wish there was somebody a little bit different. Devontae Smith. Like a CJ would have been great. Tajay Spears. Actually, Tajay Spears is not bad. He's having a hell of a season. All right, so that's going to be it for the Donruss, which we'll go ahead and start the mega box for Prism. Nothing very big here. Like I said in the past, I don't do a lot of pricing for Donruss because it's pretty new. Here's a CD that might be worth looking at. Sam Laporta is always hot, as he's going to be one of the sellers. I mean, one of the performers, and probably battling for Rookie of the Year. He kind of inserted himself into that conversation. There's a Will Levis. Zach Charbonnet. Anthony Johnson. That's probably going to be our best card. Rashee Rice. Man, they're really starting to use Rashee Rice. I really like him. He's a great looking rookie. Kansas City really does not have any other options. Tony, I don't know at what point they're going to stop throwing him the ball. But hey, as a quarterback, that QB probably has to be a little frustrated, and Patrick Mahomes in trying to throw him the ball to where he wants it, and it's dropped because there's going to be trust issues there eventually. Like, hey, I can't throw him the ball because it might get picked because it's going to bounce off his hands or he's going to fumble. There's just too many things that happens with him. And it's unfortunate because I don't want to see people fail. And the good thing is that they stood up for him, like especially with that the game against the Bills. The coach and the quarterback stepped up to the plate for Tony and was like, hey, you know what? That's the refs. And they kind of took heat off of them, which is great. But at some point, but the good thing is that Rashee Rice is benefiting. Now we're going to jump over to the Wemby search. How many videos are you going to see that are going to transition from a downtown search to a Prism search for Wemby? Not very many. Well, maybe they do, but they do it in separate videos. Here's one for Amin Thompson, one of the top rookies this year, and Paul George, PG-13. PG, I don't know. After his ugly injury and when he was in Indiana, just hasn't quite been the same. Yeah, he just quite hasn't been the same. I'm still a big fan of him. I still root for him and Russell Westbrook. That's about it from that team because that team does have the player that shall not be named and number 2, who all of a sudden this year he's playing every game. Oh, yeah, here's a Scoot in silver. We'll take him. Go ahead and sleeve him up immediately. And then Keegan Murray, second year. Yeah, basketball really has an upside here in the next couple of years, several years with their draft classes. So for those that are basketball fans, you hopefully you're looking forward to the next couple of years. Here's an AI in Red Ice. You're looking into the next couple of years where our teams can actually grow pretty big. They also had some tops. I've been grabbing tops lately and doing a lot of them. Here's Victor on the widescreen. So don't have this one. So Victor has made his appearance for today's video, which it's not always so. Man, beautiful. I haven't pulled this card at all. So it's good to see that we got his widescreen. Man, too bad it's not in silver. That would have been fantastic. But hey, beggars cannot be choosers. Then we have Bryce Sensabaugh. on the widescreen red ice. Yeah, I wonder what Detroit's going to be doing. Because I know here's his regular rookie card, because they're not looking very well. Uh, Davidson. Well, let's go ahead and do the last rip as well. Um, they've had the top. They've been in the lottery so much. They have great players. I just don't know what's going on over there. They have a lot of good rookies. Maybe it's the rookies. Maybe they need to switch that up. Maybe they need to trade away some assets for some veterans, because they have the talent. They really do. Ja also returned last night. Had a pretty good game. They finally won. They beat the Pelicans. So there's Chet. So that's good to see for him. So Nick Smith Jr. Keontae George. We'll go ahead and sleeve him up too. He is hooping. Utah got a pick out of him. I'll tell you that much. He is looking very, very nice as a rookie. Marcus Sasser as well. He's looking actually pretty good. Talking about Detroit. Oh, man, we got something here. Oh, so I'd rather have the card. I have a love-hate relationship with Panini points. We'll see how much it is here in a second. 400 points. So 400 points is, I'd rather have the card. It's not worth it, to be honest with you, for 400 points. You go onto the website, they don't have anything. You have to wait till they load something on there, and yeah, it is just frustrating. So I have probably like 3,000 points now. And it's hard to, the last time that I tried to grab something, here's a Ja Morant. The last time I tried to grab something from there, it went by too quick, and I wasn't able to pull the I wasn't quick enough, I guess, to pull the card. So now I'm stuck with the points. And then on top of that, all right, here's a nice card. I mean, it is the base though. And Damian Lillard on the red ice. We're down to 2 packs, but the other thing is that you also have to pay for the shipping. So if you get like a $5 card, well, you're gonna have to pay that in shipping anyway. So you get a $10 card, it's gonna be the same thing. So it's just a love-hate relationship. Good thing is that you do get to oh, there's City. So I'll go ahead and do a personal for him. And Brandon Miller, the other rookie. Last pack, but yeah, you have to pay for it. But the good thing is that when you do have your 4,000 or 5,000 points, not a lot of people will have. Hey, not a lot of people will have that many. So many times you'll be able to get a very good card if you were able to rack up all those points. Just my 2 little cents. Everybody kind of there's probably you guys that may disagree. So, and that's fine. Here's Paolo. Wish it was in silver. Oh man, these stacks. Ah, oh, here's a Grady Dick on the Prison Break. And then Jaden Ivey on the red ice. So that will wrap it up for today's video. I had already went over the Optic. We didn't have the best pulls from those. Those are about $7.99 at Walmart. We also had Wemby show up on. He made an appearance. Brandon Miller also on the red ice came through. Oshawa and Amin also came through, but it sure came in with the brilliance. Nick Smith in the silver. I think Scoot was in silver as well. Here's Vic. Yeah, there he is. And then Amin also on the Prison Break. I think the Prison Break, if I'm gonna really look out for one, it's actually gonna be the other that we got. And then for the course, the Red Ice, nothing here. Grady Dick on that one, and John Morant on the variation. Keontae George, that was the other card that I really did like that we put in the red. Bryce Sensabaugh in the Red Ice widescreen. And that was it. So that's going to go ahead. And of course, the Panini points, can't forget those. I'll go ahead and get that loaded into my pack. So if anybody saw the code, it's not going to be valid by the time this video comes out anyways. But I appreciate it very much. Thank you very much for watching. If I don't get to speak to everybody before, I hope everybody has a great and safe, happy holidays. And I'm pretty sure I'll make another video before the new year. So I'll speak to you then. Hope everybody enjoys their bowl games. And we'll talk again here pretty soon.